Hey you tubers, you fake fancy glass. Look at this. The sheet product with a backing on it so that you can draw on it on the back and mark it out. You can almost cut it like fabric, like holding one side and pushing along your line. I don't bore you with that, but you can cut it all ready, measure it to size, get it all ready, and I'll show you putting it up in a second. Real easy. Makes a complete difference to like lights windows next to a door. I'll show you. Right. Look at that. Magnificent. It's just a piece of plain glass. And this is what it looks like before it's done. Just a piece of plain glass. And I'll do this side here. And I'll get the wife to video it so you can see how to do it. Real simple. Clean the glass, get it all spotlessly clean first. That haze you see on that, that's actually inside the double panes. The seals are gone on it, but just covering up this glass is going to make a big difference. A little bit of privacy as well. Back in a sec. Here, just the middle step. Even without peeling the backing off, you can set it in place. Going to make sure you got the right length and width, and it's not going to be bubbled up. And I'll come down here and I'll marker it and cut it, get it ready, and then I'll peel the back off so you can put it all on in one go. Slight interruption here. Okay, this is just plain water. I'm going to pull this off, pull the back in. Miss Kathy's going to try and video me. Don't look at my butt. Right, so we take this off, and then this is the hardest part, is getting this backing off. Kathy's holding the camera up like she's filming Jaws or something.
Hey, I'm Joe, photographer here.
Okay. If a mama could see what she was wearing right now.
You need to have some help with that, baby.
Hey. This might be a little tricky at our age. You can't see. After a short interlude of trying to get the backing off, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you? Okay, so I'm going to peel the backing off. And this is the surface that's going to actually go against the glass. So you don't want anything on it. You don't want to let it touch the floor, nothing like that. So put some water on. You pull the backing off, and it's flexible. You don't have to get on with it, because you can move it around, pull it off and move it around. You're going to have to, especially if it's a long piece. You get bubbles in it, you just push it out. It's reasonably hardy stuff. You work it into the corners, work the water down. you'll feel it as you're pushing it down. You'll feel it get a little bit more resistance, and you'll look and there'll be a real slight, like right here, there's a bubble. Pretty flexible stuff. You don't press too hard on it because you'll actually slide the whole panel. And if we get Miss Kathy to come around a bit here, you see the panel in place. And it doesn't look, there's a little tiny bit. It shows up really weird. It shows up like, even though it's water, it shows up like a dark spot. Right there. Just push them to the outside. It's got a lot of patterning on it. You got to kind of learn what's water and what's the pattern. Now, if the corners start to curl out or size, once it starts to dry a little, you can use a hairdryer and slightly heat it and then push the corners down, or re-wet them and push them down and then rub them out to the corners. But that's it. Pretty simple stuff and reasonably cheap. Thank you to the camera lady.